I used to be a Bioware fan. I played the original Dragon Age Origins, then Dragon Age 2. I've heard of Dragon Age Inquisition, but I couldn't play it at the time. But I got the gist of what happened in that game. And then we have Dragon Age Veilguard. I had a feeling for a long time that Bioware was not the same company like it used to be ever since Mass Effect 3. It just slowly changed over time. And, well, I only saw snippets of how bad Dragon Age Veilguard's writing was. And I'm gonna be watching how bad the writing is. Tarak JK here was nice enough to put this compilation of some really cringeworthy lines from Dragon Age Veilguard, so we're not gonna waste any time here. Let's just see how bad it is, or how annoying it is. Here we go.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
Oh my god. Delivery is already bad right off the start. I don't know where all of these clips are happening in the game because I never played it, but we're already off to a very nice start.
Oh, see, this is the part where you do the thing that shows us how far you've come. Look at this. I bet it came in handy. You have to hand it to the ancient elves. They love their statues.
I thought I was bad with my commentary. Oh, at least I do that rarely in my case, but oh my. Anyway.
Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone?
You can quit now, Rook.
Okay. Yeah, Dufferin, where's my tree?
Come on, guys, give me a break.
Rook?
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry. It's all I've got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with this.
They were so clever with that.
Good luck with that. So what is that feeling?
The tearing apart one?
That'd be it.
It's you being, well, torn apart. Just really slowly.
Oh,
good. Ah.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Why should this one speak?
Come on. Have you got anything better to do?
Wait, if the magic is feeding back into itself... This thing's self-stabilizing! Sorry, didn't mean to yell.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
they're trying to do that same meme from Mass Effect 3, the Citadel DLC, where they basically do Shepherd, Shepherd, Shepherd. At least in that sense, it was interesting. But here, it's no.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today.
A Rygar can ruin your day with one bite.
The poison swells your brain.
That could explain Solus.
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Illuvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way, everyone helped out.
So tell me, how safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
So it's safe then?
No, just worrying won't help. Whatever happens would be instantaneous.
That's reassuring.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
It'll get worse as we get closer to the ritual.
How do you know?
I don't. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, Harding, you owe me for this.
Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
Cutter is Vashadon. The only enemy who matters is the Dragon King. Still a stupid name. Dragons don't have kings, they have queens.
Well, let's go say that to his face.
Already annoying.
Impossible! I am the Dragon King! Dragons don't have kings.
Why are they repeating these lines? What is it repeating?
It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veilgjumper camp.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly? Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
Well, that's awkward.
Time lost meaning. There was a voice in my ears murmuring in despair.
Fun.
It was not fun.
Yes, never mind.
That's what the main protagonist says. I would have regretted playing this game if I had come across some of these lines.
A shade, a rot within the stone.
And it's after me. The only way to stop it is to face it.
Don't. It will consume you.
You, mister, need to rest. I'll handle it.
Is this game trying to do girl boss characters?
sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
These papers are from Inrathus, right? I'm guessing there's blood magic, murder, tears.
That checks out.
Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says they're the killer.
They're trying to be so clever, or they think they're so clever with these lines.
What about the most innocent?
I don't know. They die.
What?
The Solars who tried to tear down the Veil? You really trust him?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! Mar anamra benarie bala! Atashmar tarost, asitarala! Junto!
Juna sipe sidam.
Tarala!
Fine. You're the expert.
That's what the Qunari looks like now in that game?
That was awkward.
Again? They're using the same line.
Not for me.
Lovely to have my hand back.
If that's what you want.
They thought they were funny with the thing there, weren't they?
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich, you live in a haunted necropolis.
Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Sometimes I wonder where you got your attitude. And then we talk to your mother.
What? I don't talk anything like her.
Okay.
Shut up.
If it's only
I don't like Tash already.
off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right. I just...
What kind of a facial expression was that?
Sorry.
Forget it.
I don't like... What was that character's name again? Bellara? Oh, I don't like that character either.
All right. Go team.
That's what a main character says, dude. Oh boy. At least the renegade lines from Mass Effect that you can do are a lot more memorable than that.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them.
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So...
Really? They're trying to do a Miranda / Jack scene from Mass Effect here with different characters here. That's the first thing that comes into my mind here when I see this, without context.
So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
I don't think Emmerich has good lines here based on what I've heard so far, but I do like the voice actor for Emmerich. So much wasted potential.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier.
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers, and beware.
No, wait! I have more questions.
Huh. She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers. She gave me nothing. Come back. Make her come back.
Harding.
Ugh. It's all right. I'm all right. Sorry.
Is this game afraid to have evil characters? Or what? Everybody has to be squeaky perfect good character. That's the sense I'm getting based on what I've seen so far. At least Baldur's Gate 3 allows you to be evil or play an evil character, even if it's not my cup of tea, but I digress.
We're done. Let's just get out of here.
This isn't the vault.
Oh, crap. They moved the Illuvian.
Let me guess, they're gonna try to do a clever one-liner here.
It didn't break.
You call that nice and quiet?
Sorry. Catch up when you can.
Oh.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the blight. Order every blade out of Weishaupt.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
I don't like these two options already. They're just... You can't be evil. You can't be bad.
Can't say I didn't try.
No! Listen to Rook. That's an order.
The delivery of that line. Oh, boy.
Oh, hi, Brooke. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here.
I mean, she's small and sneaky for a dragon. Attacks with fire from a distance to soften up her targets. And she's mean. Scorchers hold a grudge longer than my mother.
Oh, I'm ready. How do we start?
First rule, shut up so the dragon doesn't hear us.
I like Tash already.
Got it.
Shocker to Ebra.
We did it.
Shocker to Ebra.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero. A powerful but properly contained tingle. Nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
Cut the middle line. Much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh!
Fascinating stuff.
Rook, I didn't see you. What did you hear?
My facial expressions. That's all you need to know how I feel when I see and hear these lines.
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle.
That is so cringy.
That isn't, I mean, I'm not,
Again, everybody's trying to sound so good.
Oh, you're joking, right?
Why don't we just try a few things and see what we like doing?
Right. Of course.
Just saying, Dragon Age Inquisition did characters better when it comes to dialogue, among other things.
Improvisation. It's not what I'm used to, but I'm learning. From you.
I don't like Bellara.
Yeah, so let's just see where this goes. Together.
If I saw Bellara, I would just turn away. Oh. Every conversation with Bellara and Tash so far has been very unlikable. And or annoying.
You know how many times I set my bed on fire? My mother had to get special sheets.
Interesting stuff, Tash. Very interesting stuff. Nope.
You'll get there.
Thanks, Tosh. That really helped.
No, it didn't. That did not help. No.
Good. You deserve to be happy.
I'm glad I deserve to not play this game.
She smells really good.
How you doing over there?
What? Shut up. Nothing.
Oh, you're trying to do the tsundere thing. Nope. Still not interested in your character.
Oh, well, I'm convinced. Relax, Rana. Gang's all here.
Smooth.
When I take Minrathus, the city will thrive.
You won't stop them. I know it.
This isn't a story.
The ghost in our voice. Tragic ending.
So, you and Taj, at least that's what I've heard.
Are you waggling your eyebrows at me?
Oh my. Thanks for pointing the obvious.
Trying to. I read that it's conspiratorial.
Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC did this type of banter better. If you don't know what those are like, just look them up. You'll thank me later.
It's definitely something. And yeah, we're together.
Well, congratulations. You both seem pretty happy about it. Or well, you seem happy. Tosh seems less annoyed.
Hey, Lara. You okay? You look sad.
Tash's character. Oh man. No emotion. No care.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my mother.
Oh.
What do? When it hits you, I mean.
I don't know. I ask someone how they're doing. Then I'm thinking about them and not me.
The problem is they aren't stupid. They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Yes. Yes. But how?
Well...
Wait, what's happening?
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it!
No!
That did it.
So, what's this about?
I got you a thing.
Oh, Tosh. It's gorgeous. Oh, the stitching.
Yeah. Because I appreciate your skills. At archery.
I don't know about you, but the delivery of those lines doesn't match the facial expressions at all.
Thank you, Tosh. That's really sweet.
This conversation feels disjointed. That's my gut feeling right now with this, even without the context.
Tosh likes you.
Rook!
What? It's true. Ask them.
You're really nice. And, you smell good.
Oh, so cringy.
Oh, thank you?
Really good.
That's creepy. And not clever.
Please get there faster, Harding.
Oh.
Oh, God, these characters.
Hey, Tosh. Do you want to come with me to break this in?
Yeah. Like, now?
I don't like Tash at all.
Of course now.
Oh, good. Let's go.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a fate expert immediately.
Hey, Davrin. We gotta talk about Solas's magic memory thing.
What? Why?
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane. We're okay with spirits.
but apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
Oh my god, is Davern a voice of reason here? For once, in this compilation? Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Anyway.
Hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was, but thank you, Tosh.
Fascinating conversation.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
The voices, if you don't include the bad writing in the mix, I think the voices are fine. Man, but these lines and some of the delivery. And people thought it was fine before this game was released. Oh yeah, that's a good delivery. It works fine.
Have you tried tea?
You think that works?
It does if you believe.
We get her out, the lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
You've got no problem fighting other Canary.
I'm from Ravain. Not like I follow the Cune.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure, I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am.
I would not have Tash as a party member with that kind of dialogue and character.
Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatash.
How do you know literally everyone? I don't know literally everyone.
Fascinating, right?
Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the crows, the wardens, and the chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself. How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people. Feels like a lot of people.
Bellara and Tash, those two still stick out as some of the most cringiest characters in this game so far. This is truly some of the worst or some of the cringiest, I believe it.
The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
I like the voice actor for Emmerich, but the lines.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
These voiceovers, they're not clever. At least when I do something like that, at least I try to keep it to the bare minimum. Because I know it's bad, and it gets old very quickly. But I digress again.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that have to do with the plot here? Oh my god. These... Some people think it's perfectly fine to self-insert their beliefs and opinions into games, especially when it has nothing to call for it. Oh my god. Fine, I'm a car. Yes. Or I'm a lamp.
What does that mean?
Ha 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 ha. Haha, see how clever we are?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
You wanted to, Tash. Do we have to state the obvious here?
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
It's one of the two. It's not neither. It's one of the two. The only time that I can think of that it's neither is the Asari from Mass Effect. And there it makes sense, but here it's they're just bringing in real life politics into this game for no good reason.
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
Too bad. No. Doesn't work that way.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
That is in the game? Oh my. And they think that was okay. The writers thought that was okay.
Parties. While Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties. I was so proud.
Oh my god. If I'm not mistaken, that is the original voice actor for Isabella back in Dragon Age 2 all those years ago. I kind of feel bad for some of these voice actors who have to do these lines. Be a part of this.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh. Okay.
a barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a barv. Oh, there we go.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Again, everybody has to be good. It's even in the dialogue wheel itself.
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barv, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
I miss Dragon Age 2 and Isabel's character in that game. Here it's not the same character. You can tell that these voice actors are trying to do the lines that they're given to them, but they're not really that good. But there's some good lines there and there, but the ones I see here, they're... Ugh.
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have...
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well... I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
Lara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barv. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
That was painful. Really, the dialogue is not good, to say the least. I know there are other people out there that can analyze this a lot more in detail than I could, but what I just saw was, again, very heartbreaking. We get great writing from Peak BioWare, Dragon Age Origins. Even if Dragon Age 2 was rushed out, at least it had interesting moments. Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age Inquisition, I guess it was the beginning of the end there, I guess. Then there's Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3, even if Even if the third game did start to go downhill, but my God, that was bad. I don't know if this would be considered like the worst of the worst, but that was still bad. And just the dialogue and the writing just takes you out of the story and the characters. And some of these characters are in these main cutscenes when you go to the main plot. Oh, I can already think of 2 characters that I've seen so far that I just don't like at all. And there's nothing you can do about it. Glad I did not get this game or pay for it. And speaking of which, look at one of these videos here. Baldur's Gate 3. Let's compare Dragon Age Veilguard to Baldur's Gate 3 before I wrap this video up. At least Baldur's Gate 3 had a coherent story, a solid story from start to finish, at the very least. It's probably not, it doesn't compare, or it's not, that's not even close to peak BioWare back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, but at least it's a very solid game, and it did not make me roll my eyes. That's all I can say about this. It's just it's not just Dragon Age Veilguard that's doing this. There are countless other games that they think they're being so clever with their writing, and they think it's a good idea to insert politics or self-insert themselves into these games. That's all.